Say good morning, bud. Good morning. Time for a walk, isn't it? Yes, it's time for a walk. Okay, here we go. Out the door. Whoop. Oh, he's stepping on his leash. Whoops. Okay, here we go. Good boy. Beautiful day.
Why? Pose for me, baby.
Natalie Nunn. Hey, baddies. Pose for me.
I made these gingerbread cupcakes. I've been watching Dash and Lily, which is very Christmassy, but they kind of sunk in, as you can see. Possibly, actually very likely because I overfilled them because I ended up, they like spread it on the side. So I cookie cutter cut it, which you can kind of see. But just gonna frost them and then you won't be able to tell, so it'll be fine. Buddy, where are you, bud? I'm cleaning my room, so I brought Buddy down with me. But he doesn't usually come downstairs, so it's a bit of a change for him. He's kind of checking stuff out, you know. But I think he likes it. He definitely seems a little stressed because I think he's kind of like, what are we doing and where are we? But that's okay. What do you think, bud? What's going on? Okay, vlog. Now, since I last talked, cleaned my room. See how nice? I even swifted the floor and the walls because I was being extra. I'll have to clean the closet, but that's another day's problem. Then we had lunch and then found out that Eric has a busted and infected eardrum from what happened at basketball. So he wasn't able to play in his game, so I didn't go, and I did finish the lab and did an entire lab. So super productive. And then I also went on the treadmill. So on a good day's work. Now, Dancing with the Stars is starting in 1 minute, and we're watching it. So possibly get ready for updates of our thoughts after each dance, but I'm very excited for this. Okay, Dancing with the Stars dance 1 was Joey, and I would give it an 8 because it was really good, but I was kind of expecting it to be a little more hype. But it could be because I feel more hype watching it with a bunch of people who are screaming, so here it's a little more tame. Yeah, that's the kind of energy I want through this. But so, oh, Buddy doesn't like that. But anyways, yeah, can't wait for the next one. We've now seen Danny and Whitney's dance. I would give it, I think, a 9, mostly because the footwork was, holy moly, footwork was impressive, I thought. And, I was expecting it to be very bad, and so the fact that it was actually good and he looked like he was having a good time was a big change from before. Would you like to give your score?
Sure. I mean, I'm going to give it only an 8, just because in comparison to the previous one, I thought it was good, but I thought the previous one was better. So if they're 9s and 10s, I don't know that they deserve 9s as well. But it's sort of, I guess, as we've talked about before, the score started so high that maybe in comparison to what they were doing a couple of weeks ago for 7s and 8s, I guess it's a 9.
Review, what dances was it that we just watched? Dwight and Daniela's, I would give it, I can't remember what I gave the other people's, but I feel like I would give it a 9 because even though I kind of feel like he's not actually doing that much, it's still really impressive and a good dance. Like, it's kind of hard to not give it good scores. And he's not really doing anything badly. I just feel like he's not doing as much as other people. But in terms of actual dance stuff. And Stephen and Riley's, I probably would have given it, I don't know, maybe a 10. But also I feel like probably just because it's a waltz and so it's kind of slow or whatever. Like, it was good, but it was like just really good. And sometimes I feel like it's hard to even tell who the pro is, but I think you can definitely tell that he's not a pro dancer, which is kind of the point of the show, but even still. Anyone else have thoughts they would like to share about it? Eric says that he thought it was pretty good.
Best one so far today.
Can you say that again?
I thought that last one was the best one so far tonight.
What did you like about it?
I thought they were really in sync. I thought he was really dancing, whereas sometimes that star kind of spins around into the person
Brandon and Chandler just went. They are my favorites of the season, I do believe. And I really like their dance, and I would probably give it a 10. Because it was really good. The only thing that I would possibly knock it for, but not actually knocking it for, is they were saying that they liked in the first one how there was like, I don't know, how close they were, but then that didn't actually really happen in theirs, but also I feel like it wasn't really supposed to, so, I don't know. But anyways, 10 out of 10. Anyone else have thoughts they want to give? Yeah.
I'd probably give that one a 10 as well. That was one of the ones where you kind of wonder which one's the star, which one's the pro. She is really good.
Which couples are safe?
We're not parking unless someone we don't want to go goes home.
The first couple who is safe is
Well, I should say Dwight and Daniela.
Ilona and Alan.
Oh, I'm a little surprised by that, honestly. But I kind of think she's gonna make it to the end now.
He's so popular right now. Steven and
Okay.
Now, in no particular order, the next safe couple is
Maybe we'll call her because
Yeah.
Danny and Whitney.
Okay, it better be Dwight. If it's not, I'm gonna be so angry. Those are literally the only two that I voted for.
two of these remaining couples are safe. The other is going home tonight.
It's time for the final result.
Chandler and Brandon, Dwight and Daniela, Joey and Jenna.
Based on the combination of the judges' scores and viewer votes, the couple going home is Dwight and Danielle.
Okay. They fully knew. Alright, show's over. Spoiler alert, Dwight went home. I was okay with that because I've been okay with him going home for the past like 3 weeks. But I'm also kind of glad he stayed as long as he did because his dances were pretty cool. I feel like based on what I remember, if I had to like rank them all, I would probably go Chandler and Brandon, Steven and Riley, just based off of this week's dances. Who else is even on this show? Maybe I would tie. Actually, it's hard because they're actually all pretty good, but maybe Joey and Jenna's, but I'd have to watch it again. And then Ilona and Danny's, I guess, would then be at the bottom, but they didn't do bad. The instant dance challenge was kind of cool. Some teams it was like literally as good as when they'd spend an entire week on it. Other times it definitely wasn't, but that's okay. Next week though, I don't know who's gonna go home. I kind of hope it's Danny because he's the one I care about the least. No offense if you're watching this, Danny Amendola, but I'm just not your biggest fan on the show compared to the others, so sorry. But yeah, I guess we'll have to see. It's snowing, buddy. Not snowing buddies, but it is snowing. Look at that. Christmas magic.